Sheikha Hind Al Maktoum, the enigma of Dubai's royal family, married to Sheikh Mohammed, one of the wealthiest men in the world, she stands out in a tale of luxury and secrecy. While Sheikh Mohammed had several wives, some fled his side, and others were dismissed by him. Yet Sheikha Hind has remained by his side for nearly 50 years, mother to 12 of his children. But is she living a life of happiness? Or is there more behind the palace doors? Why was her wedding so grand it made it into the Guinness Book of World Records? And what secrets lie within the royal family dynamics? Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned as we dive deep into the secret life of Sheikha Hind Al Maktoum. Let's get started. Hind Al Maktoum is known as the First Lady of Dubai and is the mother of the Crown Prince, Sheikh Hamdan. Born into the ruling Al Maktoum dynasty on February 12, 1962, her heritage is deeply rooted in Dubai's leadership. Her mother, Sheikha, was the daughter of the then-ruler Syed II. Raised strictly within the palace walls, Hind's upbringing was influenced by Islamic traditions, preparing her for a significant role from a young age. She had known Sheikh Mohammed since they were children, being connected through family as maternal and paternal cousins. In 1979, at age 18, both families agreed to her union with Sheikh Mohammed, who was 30 at the time, and serving as Dubai's police chief and defense minister. By then, Sheikh Mohammed had led a vibrant bachelor's life and fathered a daughter, Manal, with a Lebanese woman named Rhonda. His family, eager to see him settle down, arranged a marriage that would signal his readiness to lead more responsibly. Their wedding wasn't just a ceremony, but an extravagant display of wealth and power meant to mark Dubai's rising global stature and their booming oil economy. The event was the first major public spectacle in Dubai, resembling a national festival more than a mere wedding. The venue, a 20,000-seat stadium, was built specifically for the occasion, surrounded by a specially cleared and decorated area large enough to accommodate hundreds of thousands of spectators who viewed the ceremony from afar. The wedding festivities lasted 5 days, during which all residents of Dubai were treated to free food and entertainment. The celebrations included a grand air show, a first for the city, and traditional camel races, where Sheikh Mohammed was the undisputed champion, dedicating his trophy to Hind. A procession of 20 rare breed camels was a highlight, bearing extravagant gifts from the groom and esteemed guests for the bride. These gifts included luxurious garments adorned with rubies and diamonds, exquisite jewelry, antique dishes, fine carpets, and several high-end cars. The sheer scale and opulence of the event, costing a staggering $137 million, not only set a world record, but also left an indelible mark on the attendees and the wider world, showcasing Dubai's ascent. This wedding, documented as the most expensive in history, is still unrivaled today, a testament to the grandeur of Dubai's royal family. Despite the overwhelming extravagance, the young bride, Hind, remained composed, stepping gracefully into her role in the limelight. Hind Al Maktoum fully embraced family life, dedicating herself to the upbringing of her children. Over the next 2 decades, she gave birth to 12 children, welcoming almost 1 child each year. Additionally, Hind's love for children extended beyond her biological offspring, as she took in several foster children. The dynamics of her household were complex due to Sheikh Mohammed's other relationships. He had children from different wives, and some of these children were brought to Hind to raise. Eyewitnesses suggest that she welcomed these children warmly, treating them no differently from her own. Her first child, a daughter named Hessa, was born a year after her marriage, followed by Rashid, who was expected to one day inherit his father's mantle as ruler of Dubai. Hind poured her heart into Rashid's upbringing, who grew up to be a promising young man. However, tragedy struck when Rashid passed away at 33 from a heart attack, a devastating loss for Hind. Despite such profound grief, Hind focused on her remaining children, preparing them for their future roles with strength and resilience. Throughout her life, she witnessed the frequent changes in her husband's marital life. Sheikh Mohammed often had multiple wives, and relationships would end if disagreements arose. Despite the complexities, Hind maintained her dignity and commitment to her family, embodying the values instilled in her from a young age. Hind also adhered to traditional Muslim customs in her personal attire. She often wore a burqa, a metallic-colored face covering, a traditional symbol of femininity among Arab women in the Gulf region. Unlike the full-face burqa, the burqa covers only part of the face. Once common among Arab women, it's now mostly worn by the older generation, symbolizing a connection to cultural heritage. In 2004, Hind Al Maktoum faced a significant change in her life. Sheikh Mohammed, her husband, married Princess Haya of Jordan, 12 years younger than Hind. Princess Haya was not only beautiful, but also very active and ambitious. This starkly contrasted with Hind's more reserved and traditional approach to her public persona. Unlike Hind, who rarely appeared in public, Princess Haya was often seen by Sheikh Mohammed's side, engaging actively in interviews and leading social activities. This new union introduced a dynamic element to the Dubai royal family, departing from the traditional norms that Hind had embodied throughout her married life. Princess Haya's vibrant and public-facing role in royal affairs brought about a new era of visibility for the women of the royal family, one that was filled with admiration and controversy. However, the marriage between Sheikh Mohammed and Princess Haya was not to last. After 15 years together, the relationship ended dramatically. Princess Haya left the palace with her 2 children and initiated a divorce process in the courts of London. The proceedings culminated in a settlement where she was awarded $730 million, making it one of the most expensive divorces in history. This event ironically set another world record for Sheikh Mohammed, who had previously made headlines with the astronomical costs of his wedding to Hind. It seemed that the Sheikh's marriages were as monumental in their endings as they were in their beginnings. Despite the turmoil surrounding her husband's other relationships, Hind has remained a pillar of strength and stability within the family. Over the years, she excelled as a mother and a royal consort. She raised all of Sheikh Mohammed's children with a commitment to their well-being and preparation for their future roles. Crown Prince Hamdan, in particular, has become actively involved in the governance and development of the Emirates, showing signs of a leader well prepared to one day succeed his father. Hind's other sons have also taken up important roles across various sectors, including public administration, business, and science, contributing significantly to the nation's progress. Her daughters, too, have established themselves well, having married into reputable families and now raising their own children. Now in her 60s, Hind has shifted her focus from her immediate family to broader societal contributions. She continues to assist her husband in managing the vast administrative responsibilities of the emirate. Moreover, her engagement extends into significant charitable work. She plays a crucial role in promoting the participation of Arab women in government and oversees various initiatives aimed at improving the social fabric of Dubai, including educational programs, health initiatives, and cultural preservation projects. Despite her extensive involvement in these high-impact areas, Hind remains a figure shrouded in modesty. She does not seek the limelight for her achievements, preferring to make a difference quietly. The public rarely sees her, and she shares very little of her personal life or work, staying true to her deeply private nature. Interestingly, rumors suggest that many of the photos published in the media, purportedly of Hind, are actually of Mama Noura, a nanny who was integral in raising Sheikh Mohammed's children. This has led to speculation that very few genuine photographs of Hind are available to the public, with most images being from her youth. Reflecting on Hind Al Maktoum's life, one sees resilience, adaptability, and quiet leadership. Her journey from a young bride in one of the world's most lavish weddings to a senior royal figure handling complex challenges reflects a life of grace under pressure. What do you think about Hind's discreet yet impactful approach to her public and private responsibilities? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay updated with more fascinating stories. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What's your take on Sheikh Hind's enduring legacy?